Over 2 million military children in our country are hurting. Almost half of the men and women serving in the armed forces are parents.
And then 9/11 occurred, and so I literally kissed my wife and my 18-month-old son goodbye. And got on a plane.
These are the forgotten children, the sons and daughters of the men and women who are serving our country. They didn't choose to serve, yet they're the ones that sacrifice so much.
Most of the time I think that he'll be okay, but you never know what can happen.
Yeah. The Comfort Crew for Military Kids is one of the few national nonprofits working directly with children experiencing the challenges of being separated from a family member while they are serving our country, readjusting to a loved one returning with visible or invisible scars, or losing a parent to war.
I think when I was little, it was just hard because once you get used to it, you forget, if you have a dad or not.
It was hard, especially when he goes to Iraq. Sometimes I'm thinking that he's probably not gonna come back and I'm not gonna see him again.
We depend on our brave men and women to complete their mission no matter how often they are asked. However, the hardest part of their job comes before they ever deploy, when they have to explain to their children that the needs of the country come before theirs. Imagine missing out on so many important moments in your child's life. His birthday, meeting his new best friend, the big game, Christmas, learning to drive. Only 1% of our population serves in the U.S. military. We owe our freedom to their sacrifices and the sacrifices of their families. What can the rest of us do to serve? While our troops are called on again and again, their families need our support.
Thank you very much. Oh, how cool are you guys?
I think what touched them was that no matter what situation the children find themselves in, is that there's somebody that will support you and they're with you all the way.
Losing my dad at such a young age and growing up without the support, without any support, I really did feel alone. I felt that I was the only person that lost their dad. What we're doing now, I feel, is so important to this new generation of military kids so that they know that they're not alone.
And your kids, depending upon their ages, when I went to Iraq, my kids were older. They understood the time continuum. They understood that Dad was gone for a long time, and it definitely, impacts them in that respect. So, but again, that's what's necessary.
The children of our service members should not have to shoulder the burdens of military life alone. How can the rest of us serve those who put our country first? By taking care of what's most precious to them, their children. Because that's what's necessary.
And I miss his jokes sometimes when he does it. I miss his jokes a lot.